It's the other woman.
Attention, everybody. The views and opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of Acts Ministry, Acts Media Group, and or their affiliate and supported ministries and or nonprofits, and some of this content may be adult in nature, so please use discretion while watching with children.
I was going to say, can you say that again?
Good morning! Coming to you live from Acts Media Group headquarters here in beautiful Springfield, Missouri. It's The Morning Drive. Matt and Jay with your hosts, Matt and Jay. And Steve is over here today, sporting the Northwest Baptist Church shirt. On the cross, you died for me. Live. Wow. Get a little closer.
There he is. Hey, I can touch him now.
I've been touched. Touch me.
I need an adult. All right. Beautiful. I know this guy.
So do I. He's got a good voice.
Well, he can use some work.
He needs voice lessons then.
He does. I know for a fact he's given voice lessons before and didn't know why he was doing that. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to The Morning Drive with Matt and Jay. My name is Matt.
My name is Jay.
My name is Steve.
We're glad to have everybody on board with us today on this, the day of my daughter's wedding. So, sorry.
That was another impression, I guess.
Are we liking and sharing the videos?
That's what I'm doing right now.
Oh, shoot.
Not live chat.
Did you forget your phone? It's in your car, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, man. Well, we're going to have to go without your phone today.
That's okay.
Because we always, it seems like here lately we've just been getting up and, let me fix this, let me fix that. And
I know, I've seen
Well,
it.
we've been making changes.
Yeah.
We have to return some items, and then we have to, or exchange the one, because we really do want the two mics.
Yeah.
The close mics, the ones that don't.
Yeah.
The ones with the cardioid.
There was a lot of action going on the last couple of days. I'm getting up, I was like, what?
Well, and, and I got a lot of stuff to do right after our show. I'm going to get a classic episode of the new Gold Standard going.
Cool.
And then when the ladies get here, which they're still coming as far as I know.
That's good.
I get to go and do some wheeling and dealing, I guess, for a washer and dryer with Mama. For Mama.
Ooh. I need a washer and dryer, too.
And then I got to try and get that done in time to go home and get a little sleep before I go back to work and have to train somebody again tonight. So.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Man, you're on the go there, sir.
Yes, I am indeed on the go.
And you know what? The way the pastor's talking, I guess we're going to be on the go, too.
And we keep busy. We keep really busy.
That's what I hear, and that's what I'm expecting.
Wow.
What's up?
Where is everybody this morning?
Well, they're probably still waking up.
It is early,
I know that Pastor and them are setting up out for something out at. Is it at the fairgrounds? It's a home and garden show.
Oh yeah,
or something like that.
It's at the Home Depot or something.
Is it?
Or Lowe's.
No,
it's at Lowe's.
It's a convention where they're setting up a TV wall.
It's the garden thing.
The home and garden show.
Yeah.
Really at Home Depot?
I don't know if it's at Home Depot. I think it might. I think we'll
Lowe's?
have to. Pastor
Lowe's,
Paul, I'm sure, will be on here shortly, and he'll be able to fill us in.
Yeah, he will. We're supposed to talk. We were supposed to be there.
I love that man and his wife so much. They're so amazing. I love them. And you know who else I love a lot? I love Johnny Rooster and his wife. I love you and your wife. And Jay, I love you and
Aw.
And
whatever significant.
you're not wife. Yeah.
I do not have a wife.
Our significant others are Jesus.
Amen.
That is my significant other, Jesus.
Yes, amen.
So I'm excited and nervous
you,
all at the
Jay.
same time about
too,
my
Steve.
sermon coming up this Sunday.
Yes, I know. I'm going to sit in the front row and
Purpose.
make faces. Or sit back there with Jay and make faces. One of them.
Now today's
Hey, we
topic.
can make faces.
Okay, it still says updates.
What still says updates?
Our picture up here in the ether says updates.
Right up there.
Yeah. So what I was going to talk about today was hard decisions or difficult decisions.
And there's been a lot of mine. I mean, a lot of.
Oh, I didn't do it on here.
Oh, yes.
Oh. Well,
Sorry,
I've
I'm
had-
real. I didn't get my customary work nap, so I'm really really tired today.
Well, one of the difficult decisions.
the Lawn
we've
and Garden
already-
Show. Sorry,
Oh, that was that's Pastor, isn't it?
no, that's Dwayne McDaniel at the Springfield Fairgrounds. Thank you, Dwayne McDaniel.
Wow, you're awesome.
Dwayne is. I'm glad to see you on here, Dwayne. Dwayne is my son's older brother. I mean, he's not. Dwayne's not my child. See, I really when I see like adopted family and extended family and blended families and stuff, I don't see step. I don't see half brothers, half sisters. I don't see that stuff. I see brothers and sisters.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
are difficult decisions.
What are you doing, Jay? Difficult decisions. Did you misspell difficult?
No.
No, it's right. I'm reading it.
Is that? Oh, you fixed it. Never mind. There's a delay. Good morning,
didn't
Larry
fix it.
Melton.
Larry Maltone. I gotta talk to Larry
The
about
auto
something
speller
later.
fixed it.
The what?
Jackie
The auto-
Auto. Yeah,
There's an auto speller on that thing.
there is.
Boy, that thing
If
must
you
have
spell
a lot
things
of
wrong once in a while, you
difficult.
know that.
I can't help but be perfect.
You
I'm
paying
pretty sure.
attention, was
I'm
you?
pretty sure if I
Now,
sent my
we are roommates.
I'm
that's
pretty
not
sure
gonna fly with me.
if I sent my manuscripted sermon into Dr. Paul, his head would explode. Dr. Paul Collins, because he's an editor. That's what he did for a long time was edit. He edits books
Right.
that authors want to put forth to publish.
Right.
The correct,
Correct.
spelling and
Yes.
punctuation and grammar.
I tell you what, when I was applying for, when I was applying for not applying, but before you can get a license, a ministerial license through Acts Ministry, you have to, first of all, study to show thyself approved, right? And then you have to, at the time, you had to submit a resume, an actual resume.
I did.
And a testimony, a typed out testimony or a written out testimony. And I had to read, every time I went through it, I would find punctuality issues. I should put that too, just punctuation, because I'm not very punctual.
You mean you didn't
Really?
submit it on time?
It's like, I play guitar good. You want somebody who you want big words. You need to get a languager. I'm just saying.
Languager? Is that a new word, languager? I need a languager.
So,
I need a languager. Everybody needs a languager.
I was talking
I
about
want a languager.
I was talking about difficult decisions because I actually had to make a difficult decision last night or this morning actually in regards to my full-time job. I'm not going to disclose exactly what the decision was, but needless to say, it was a difficult one.
I'm sure it was.
And it's one of those that,
And somebody's life is hanging in the balance.
essentially
and
livelihood.
you do feel
livelihood.
seriously
yeah.
about it.
And that would be a difficult decision.
So it's not something I take lightly, and in regards to, being in any kind of position of authority, you're
making wine, bro. You're making wine.
You're gonna have to exactly.
You got to crush a few grapes.
Yeah. You know
Yeah.
what?
And in this case,
know what-
there's a crushed grape.
You know what the grape said whenever it got stepped on?
Ouch.
Set me up for that. Nothing. It just let out a little whine.
Oh, man. See, it's your fault.
Wop 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 wop. Where'd everybody
Crickets.
go? We had like a bunch, and they're like, poof, gone.
Yeah, that's what he was saying earlier. It's like, where is everybody? You said they were just waking up, so, maybe they went back to sleep.
Oh, sound is fine. Mute. I love this thing. I love all the technology that we're
So
using
that's not
right
the
now
one, bro.
because
Sounds good.
it makes us so available to do so much,
Yeah, we sound professional.
and we
We
are
look
utilizing
Professional?
this technology.
Oh, you mean us?
Yeah. Hey,
We're
I'm trying to give
utilizing-
you compliments.
We're utilizing.
We're utilizing this
We're utilizing.
Utilizing.
technology to bring forth and send forth the gospel to the world.
Does he need a languager?
He does.
I am a languager.
You need a languager.
I'm certified as a languager. I should get my degree in linguistics.
I can't wait till Sunday. Well, I'm going to sit there and.
I need to get one of those. I need to get Pastor Paul one of those shirts too that says, no, it's a coffee mug. Says, beware what anything you say or do may be used in a sermon.
So true, so true. And I've heard a lot of those sermons, especially the last one that my former pastor gave a couple weeks ago.
Good morning.
On gluttony. It's one of the 7 deadly sins.
And it's not just gluttony about food. It's gluttony towards anything.
Yeah,
you
it's
can
an idol.
overindulge in anything.
Yes.
And it is. That basically, it's idolatry.
Yep, idolatry. Yep.
And anything could be, you could be, anything, you can make anything an idol. Like, if someone was obsessed with headphones, be like, man, I love these. I got like 30 different sets of headphones. Headphones are your idol.
Or what's on the TV or the TV period could be an idol.
Let me rephrase it. What makes it an idol? Good morning, Steve Schultz. What makes it an idol is that you put it above God. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're more interested in headphones than you are reading scripture, and I'm guilty of it too. Everybody's guilty of it at one point in time. Like, I'm like, oh, I love this technology. Well, technology could be your idol if you're not careful.
Yep.
And you could overindulge in anything. I had a disagreement with somebody years and years and years ago, and this is back whenever I drank. And somebody had said to me, "Is that beer on the counter?" And I said, "Yeah." And she said, "Well, if Jesus came knocking on your door, would you let him in?" And I said, "Yes." I mean, I wouldn't, if I was plastered drunk, no. But I mean, if I had a beer in my hand, I mean, the problem is I did put alcohol above God and everything else. So alcohol was my idol.
That is a point. That is the point. But to limit God in a way, like, so there's no way to let him in. He's in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
he's
I know what
it was
you're
a
saying.
hypothetical. It was
Yeah.
a hypothetical, or not hypothetical, a metaphor. It was
It
metaphorical.
was metaphorical, and I
Right.
understand that. That's the limitations of the human mind and the human being. But the fact is that God is there. He's personal. He knows you. He knows everything about you. You lose a hair on your head, he knows the number of hairs on your head has changed. God knows you. He's there. But let him in. I say let him in.
Yeah, I say let him in, no matter what.
Yep. Because he knows all.
The thing is
he sees all and knows all.
Okay, so if we feel ashamed about something, we'll know that is one of our idols that we had put above Christ.
Yeah.
Yep. You're gonna feel really weird.
Yeah. I mean, there are people who have action figures, that...
I know somebody who thinks he's, with Godzilla and all the action figures and from a certain science fiction.
No, it's okay to get
movie.
into collecting things. Just because you collect stuff doesn't make... It's in the heart, really, is where
Right.
idolatry lies. What did I mess up?
Anyway, I made several difficult decisions, I would say, in the last few months, and the difficult decision became an easy one. Actually, I shouldn't say that was a difficult decision, but it was difficult for me to talk to somebody about it. But then it became easy, so difficult became easy.
Yeah.
But I know I made an easy decision, or I made a decision. It was difficult at first, but then I made the right decision, and that was to become a children's minister at Northwest Church.
Sorry, I'm sharing our YouTube video on Facebook.
Well, we appreciate you making that decision.
We
for
do,
us.
and I'm sure the children will appreciate it too,
Yeah,
because it's a very important time in their lives to. It's a very important time in their lives to be, introducing them.
yep. They're in that level to where it's easy enough, sometimes difficult, but to teach the kids about Jesus and about what he's done, and then they have to make that decision whether to follow him or follow his commandments.
Yes.
All right. I'm sorry. My boss is texting me now.
There's by the way, there's a lot of rooms in there that Jackie calls construction rooms.
Yeah.
But hey, you know what? We'll help her out any way we can.
Yeah. Sorry, I'll answer him afterwards.
Yeah.
It's all about
They got a lot going on at home.
Who does?
Me.
Oh yeah, yeah. And bless your heart and bless your wife's heart. And
She has been a nurse just beyond compare. Rachel, I don't know if you're watching because obviously I left my phone in the car, but I'm sure she'll pop on and say hi. Thank you again, Rachel. You're diamond in the rough.
a diamond in the rough. I remember that. Where is everybody today?
You being the rough.
Well,
It's probably it may be it may be censorship. People aren't able to find us at the moment.
well,
Because we had 6 or 7 at first. Maybe
No.
people are just busy.
We had
Yeah.
1 or 2.
it is Thursday.
No,
it's
we
almost the
had.
weekend.
I looked a little bit ago, and there was like 6 or 7, and then
Well, there'd be more, but I don't know if I had my watch party. There'd
see
be
if they'll
more.
let me share it again. I'm gonna share it again.
There would.
They still won't let me have
A watch party.
a watch
Did
party.
you challenge it?
No, I haven't even asked them about it. So
Michael Miller, if you're watching, I'm sorry I'm not on. I don't have my watch party, but we were together last night, and
Oh, no, this one's 4 by. So we have 2 outputs. One is for the preview, and one is for the monitor.
right,
So I was looking at 2 into 8.
2 into 8.
Yeah.
Think we're gonna have 8 monitors?
No, but I was thinking. Well,
That'd be
yes,
cool.
because you'll have 4 monitors for the what's being broadcast, and 4 monitors for what's on deck and
Right.
what you can switch through.
Oh, okay.
I was going
To
to say,
select.
we looked like a newsroom or something.
That'll be
It's a preview.
We're gonna have a video wall like Pastor has. Is that what it is?
No, 2 monitors in each room.
Today's scripture of the day, Matthew 22, verses 37 through 39. Jesus said to him, "You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. This is the first and great commandment. And the second is like it. You shall love your neighbor as yourself." That's whenever they asked, "Teacher, what is the greatest commandment?"
Right.
And I put that, okay, so whenever you have both of these going on, if you follow these, like if you do like Jesus says, all the other commandments are going to fall right in line.
Right. Because if you love him first, you'll follow those
Now
other
this
commandments.
is the device we need to.
So now
run.
he's still on that over there.
It's only $475.
Jay has a bit of an obsessive mind when it comes to things like
well, yeah.
that. It is. It's a little bit obsessive.
He's finally agreeing. Are you finally agreeing to that?
Well, I am agreeing. Yes,
Well, I mean, it's when it
and nobody
happens.
wants to hear it. So
No, that's
Larry says everyone is at the Lawn and Garden Show. That's true. He's probably right. The Lawn and Garden Show is
Oh
going on.
yeah, there's a lot of people around here who.
It's
that
spring
would-
is coming up, and there is so much people want to do.
Hey,
and-
Larry, thanks. I may want to get Rachel involved.
No, she's probably at work right now or getting ready to go, right?
No, she's off today.
She's off today. Man, I tell you, I am ready for my work week to be over at the at my full-time job.
I'm so glad that I made it through the winter without having to have a breakdown in single-digit
Oh
weather.
yeah, it was 9 degrees, and this guy is sitting on the side of the road. We're like,
I made it through.
What are you doing?
But I made it through.
Yeah,
That's because I got a different, better car.
yeah. Isn't there like a star something that you can dial if you're on the road and
Yeah.
it's emergency?
and
Yeah.
you did that day, didn't you?
No, a police
called him
officer
again.
came by, but then
He
I
told
called-
you about that.
Yeah,
What,
and
what
then-
was that star? What?
star 55, I think.
I think it's possible. We'll have to look that up. There's a lot of star numbers that you can dial on your phone that are for urgent situations.
Yes, they do have an MDOT guy that comes by, like an emergency truck that comes by and
That
helps
can come and take you to a warm place or whatever.
or they help you if they can, or they call a tow truck or whatever. So you're right.
I wonder how many people were stuck on the side of the road like that, with it being like negative 20 degrees outside.
There was quite a bit of people that were spinouts and stuff that were on 65 and James River.
And we're still praying for Texas.
Yes.
And what did you say there was a shortage of, Jay?
Semiconductors.
Semiconductors, which conduct semi.
Nothing nobody.
They conduct
cares about.
semis.
Well, I mean that's something that it could be an issue.
Well, all of your electronics are built from it. So nothing that is electronics can be built without them.
Well, here's the other issue too.
But there are specific ones that are shorted.
It's the electric bills that are coming into people's homes.
Oh, big ones.
$16,000 was one person's, and I'm like, come on, seriously?
In Texas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so people are reaching out and going, we need help.
How is $16,000? Man, that's like a
And
business type.
right.
Well, also
Industrial.
So places that use less power pay a higher price per unit. So their average bill is going to be the same as the average bill here during a certain season. So the price per unit of power changes throughout the season, and they shift it. So there's an average price that they charge each home. So if in wintertime, they don't need power much there, they pay a lower price per unit because the demand is not high.
Right.
Don't they
So
have
it's
the
a
windmills
supply
to take care of that now?
The windmills are freezing up.
But those were freezing up, and so is the solar panels.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's, I appreciate the idea of those. It's great. It's good, but there needs to be more research on it and ways to improve it to where the weather is not an
Like
issue.
an emergency situation.
They need to figure out a way for it to gather sunlight whenever it's cloudy.
They do.
Do they?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so they do. Apparently,
But they don't if they're covered.
They don't if they're covered, like with snow.
Snow, yeah. Ice, some power will get through, not much, but one leaf on a solar panel
that
drastically
was very
lowers
unusual
its-
for that was a very unusual
Because it's sort of like a
weather front.
battery cell. So when you have multiple battery cells, they all have to be charged to the same exact amount in order to work together.
Yeah.
If one of them's low, it significantly reduces the whole.
Yeah.
Because everything else lowers to the low one.
That's kind of like the batteries in my vape. Whenever one is going bad, which I have one that's going bad, it shows a full charge, but then whenever I take a drag off of it, it drops down to 1 bar and then cuts out after a couple of good puffs off of it, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
But Mo Crete is at the Lawn and Garden Show. So that's probably why Pastor's not on here. Because Pastor, he might be on your watch party that you're not having. That you can't have a watch party if you don't have your phone. We need to get you like a little device so you can log in over there, like a tablet or something.
Yeah,
I think I got a tablet. I got a tablet in my desk.
Oh, that would be cool.
It's not a very fast one.
That's
It's,
okay. Hey,
It's just an Ellipsis 10 from,
if it works, if it goes from point A to point B and does what it's supposed to, just at a slower speed.
It is a slower speed.
I used to have one. It's called dial-up.
Oh, yeah. I remember dial-up. Do you remember that?
And they're like,
Welcome.
Yeah, welcome.
You've got mail.
Exactly.
That was
the
most of the typing I've learned to do that I enjoy doing. I learned on chat rooms from AOL years and years
I
and
remember
years ago.
chat rooms on AOL.
Yeah, they still have AOL email servers.
Are
up
you
and running.
serious?
Yeah, because there
Flea
are
markets?
there are people. Well, no, there are people that they have to keep a server up. I guess just keep the people who
Wow.
had an email address. That
Did
still
you ever get a bunch of
people
those
that
in the
still use
mail?
it. Oh yeah, remember when they used to charge by the minute?
Yep.
You got like 700 minutes for free. And then it was like $1 or something a minute after that. It was insane.
I know. I was like,
I remember
okay.
whenever they decided to go to $20 unlimited, you could not get on for months. You would have to, especially the first couple weeks,
Yep.
you would have to have it set to where it automatically tries over and over again until finally you could get on. Like if enough people got off of it, you could get on.
But you know what time you had to do that?
Yeah. You had to do it in the middle of the night
Exactly.
whenever hardly anybody was on it.
Except for the chat rooms that were full of unusual people.
Unusual is a very, very nice word to explain.
That's why I'm saying what I'm saying.
I would say
because it is very nice.
Psychotic people. I mean, I was one of those people. I would go in rooms and just chat, and I learned these codes that could boot people off in the chat rooms, and I got
That
in
was
trouble.
before video chat.
I almost lost my my account because I would put in this code in the chat room, and anybody with their sound on would get booted off of AOL. And AOL sent me a message and showed me the code I used and said, if you do this again, you will not have an account anymore. So I stopped doing it.
Well, he told you.
Well, and you know, I experimented with all the crazy things where it would I guess it would get someone's IP address. I didn't know what to do with it, but you would like put these little links in there, and it would say like, click here to find out how to make $1 million. And anybody that clicked there, there was one that would open up so many windows that it would shut down their computer. They'd have to restart their computer. They wouldn't like destroy. I never did destroy anything. I didn't want to do that, but you know, I'm glad I got out of that, because if I would have got into like that and hacking and stuff like that,
It would have been bad news.
that's
Walmart
against my
has
nature.
it.
I'm picking up.
I wrote that.
Good. Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Pretty. And
And it's $60, and it's probably a good piece of equipment.
Is it?
Yeah.
We could probably, can we order it off of Huli Gives?
Yep.
Huli Gives is a way to give
It is.
without it costing you.
And you know, I'm sorry.
Except, you know, it costs you what you're going to, or if you order off of Walmart.com, go to HuliGives.com, sign up. The promo code that you would use is 2021, and then you would select Axe Media Group as the nonprofit that is benefited by your purchases on there. I order everything I can from that.
You know, I am sorry, but you know, on my show Monday, I kept on saying donate, push the donate button, and I forgot all about Huli Gives.
Oh, it's $50.
Yeah.
The other one was
So,
$8.
I apologize.
$60.
I mean, you could certainly do that. Go to axemediagroup.com and click the Donate Now button, and it's safe, secure. You do not have to have a PayPal account in order to use it. And so, yeah, you can go on there and you can give, and then after you decide how much you're going to give, the next screen has a little memo line, and you put on there where you want that to go, what you want it to do.
I did say all that.
But so that is absolutely possible. But if that is not within your realm and you're going to be doing your shopping online anyways, go to HuliGives.com, download the app, sign up. 2021 is the code you will use, and then you got to choose your nonprofit and choose Axe Media Group. And so that way everything that you buy from that, a portion of that goes to Axe Media Group to help support our overhead costs. Like, you know, we do have rent to pay.
Yeah.
We do have the power bill. We do have internet. And plus there's also, we want to grow our technological abilities. But that actually...
He's trying
Pretty much.
so hard
Yeah,
to
Jay's...
make that happen.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's going to happen. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, and you know, how we can do it. Now, there's stuff that we can do now that we just gotta fine tune it and get it to where it needs to be, so that way we can be comfortable with accessing it and stuff. Like in the other room, we need to put some sound muffling stuff in there to stop the, you know, echo, the room noise, and things like that. But we will be able to say, so take it away, and boom, it's going to go over to that room, and then they'll be able to do something from that room.
Will
And
we
see
go
it, like
back
yesterday.
to 50 minutes?
Did you
instead
watch
of 40?
yesterday?
Yes.
Okay, so you saw that they were Tanner and,
And the
Johnny
monkey in the middle,
Rooster
and the monkey in
and the
the middle.
monkey. What's the monkey's name?
Oh, I forgot, but there was a monkey in the middle.
Yeah, it was funny. But you know, he goes. They were in the middle.
It
up top.
really looked cool.
Now you could hear the rim noise in there, and that's
Yeah.
stuff that as engineers we have to figure out how to get rid of it. And we do that to the best of our ability.
Like the heater.
Yeah, the heater. That heater is loud, but we won't need that heater here before long.
No, thank goodness.
That heater, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but
Yeah, I
that
can.
heater is pretty loud. But they do a pretty good job. And see, now it's a matter of making decisions about what we're gonna get next, how we're gonna do it, you know, people make difficult decisions every day.
I'm going to
Now,
have
if
to
you
make some
make-
decisions lately,
if-
or pretty soon from the church.
If you make such difficult, if you have a lot of difficult decisions to make, you do not want to approach a difficult situation without consulting the Father on it. You know, pray, ask Him about it. Just be like, Lord, what can I do? Please guide me in this. And God will guide you in a way. Sometimes you won't even realize He's guiding you, but by the time all is said and done, and you're like, oh yeah, God did guide me through that. I look back now at my life in the past, and I can see God's hand working and protecting me and kind of nudging me this way or that to get me where I am today. I don't know what He has planned, where He has me planned for in the future. I have a good idea. I'm just going to keep going forward in the direction I'm going and let Him adjust it accordingly. He has to do the fine-tuning. But by then, by that time, you'll know your purpose when all is done.
See, the difficult decision for me was what to do about moving, and it wasn't about moving here. You know, Dr. Collins has talked over and over. Well,
Hello,
when you
whoever
move,
just joined us on YouTube.
who did?
I said whoever just joined us on YouTube. Hello.
Oh, hello. So he's like, so when you move into Springfield, and I kept on saying, well, eventually, well, we are, well, we're not, well, we are. And
So
then-
are you or are you not?
Yes.
You are.
Yes, and we'll probably end up down the street here.
Literally right down the street.
Literally right down the
So
street.
you could like put like a little Ben Wagner, hello, good morning. We were just talking about wholegives.com. So you could put like a little weed eater motor on your walker.
No, I got a scooter now, you know.
You got a scooter.
And it's Cindy, my friend Cindy Flowers, who you
Yeah,
guys know,
yeah, yeah.
she calls it my chariots of fire.
Like when you say a scooter, you mean like a scooter.
No, I'm talking about like
Or like a
scooter.
push with one foot
Like
scooter.
yeah, no,
Oh, you
no,
mean
no.
like a little rascal type scooter? An
no,
electric
like hop
wheelchair?
around or,
Yeah, like a little rascal, hover around, all that stuff.
yeah. And so she calls it she calls it my chariots of fire. That's funny. Anyway, so that was a difficult decision at first because, you know, I wasn't going to tell you guys at first, and I thought, man, I got to tell these guys that we were planning on moving to Michigan. We were going to leave in October.
When was this?
were
Last
gonna-
year?
We were going to move to Michigan in this October.
Well, that shouldn't happen.
No, it's not. Oh, no. This happened a while back.
I mean, unless God really, 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 really pushes you that way, go for it. Because who are we? Morning, Becky.
I'm
Morning,
just
Laura.
talking-
Hi, welcome.
Hi,
Glad to see you guys.
Becky. Hi, Laura.
We were worried people weren't going to show up. We've been here.
Which Becky?
Becky Green from
Hey.
our church.
Yes. Hey, Becky Green.
She says, good morning, guys. She is still a top fan. Laura, how are you feeling today? We know you had that surgery, so how are you feeling? Are you feeling better? I saw a picture on Facebook. You look beautiful, by the way. I just had to say that.
Good. I haven't seen it, but, you know, I've got a cushion with me this morning.
What, the cushion? You haven't
cushion.
seen the cushion?
Yeah, oh, no.
I handed it to
No,
you.
I'm sitting on the cushion. Thank goodness. You know, because I had an operation that requires me to wear
A cush for the tush?
Exactly.
Sorry, that sounded like I don't know, something that the mom in that 70s show would say. The cash for the church. Nah. I can't do a
That was
got-
close.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
You call 2 minutes.
1 minute and 10 seconds.
2 minutes.
Oh, 2 minutes. 2 minutes and 5 seconds.
And 5
Okay,
seconds.
now it's 2 minutes.
Jill says, good morning. Not sure if you remember us, but we used to go to Northwest. Yes, Jill, we do remember you, and it is good to see you.
Yeah.
See,
Welcome to the party.
You
This
should
church
come back.
right
You,
here.
you should. Laura says it's an emotional roller coaster, but pain levels are so much better.
Good.
Aw, shucks. Thanks, Matt. She put a little hearts there.
Aw.
Becky wants to know how you're feeling, Steve.
I am feeling better. I'm not going to say much better, but better than I was a couple days ago. Man, I was having a difficult time Monday morning. If you didn't already know,
Yeah.
but hey, I got it. I got through. I needed to be here, but no, thank you, Becky. I'm
How
doing
was the
better.
trip? That's what I was worried about more than anything.
Oh, from Columbia
Yeah, well, up there.
or up
remember?
there? Oh yeah, that's right. I did stop by the station.
It was an ice day. It was really bad weather.
Yeah, it
And
was.
the roads were really bad.
Well, 44.
long did it
Believe
take
it or
you?
not, it took us about 3.5 hours.
Oh, okay.
Well, from
Yeah,
there,
Columbia's
about
a ways
2.5.
away.
But, huh?
Columbia's a ways away.
Yeah, but
About 3 hours.
44 was good until we got on to 54, 5, and 54 in the other. Then it started getting a little dicey in spots. But as we got towards Camdenton and stuff, we had to slow down a little bit, but it was okay. I was more afraid coming back because I kept on hearing in the hospital, oh, well, there's a storm coming and it's coming right into Columbia tomorrow morning. I was like, what? We gotta drive back. And so I was a little afraid. And then they said, oh, well, the track has gone the other way, but it's heading towards Columbia eventually. So I guess it went around Columbia. The roads were a lot better shape going back or coming back to Branson than they were going to. But the Lord opened up opened up the roads enough to where it was just the side streets really that were bad.
How are things in Branson now?
They're better. It seems like Branson is recovering from.
So Branson actually got snow this time.
Oh yeah, they
Usually
got the
when it
ice
snows
too.
and ices here in Springfield, it's like a spring day.
We had over a foot.
Yeah,
But see,
it
there
was definitely over my foot every time I stepped in it.
we would rather have. I think we would rather have snow than the ice because ice just shuts everything.
Yeah,
down.
because you
And
guys
you can't
got a lot
see
of.
it very well.
There's a lot of hills in
you
Branson.
can't escape the hills. Seriously,
Yeah.
you cannot escape in Branson.
the
There's
hills
no
have
real
ice.
flat spot to drive in Branson.
there really
No,
isn't.
I don't. Not that I know of.
No, I mean there really isn't. I mean there's a few flat spots, but there's more hills than flat
Yeah.
and curves.
Well, it's time for us to get out of here, guys. I feel
It is.
sad. I feel sad you guys missed. A lot of people weren't here at the moment.
Well, maybe somebody from the Home Spring Show can
you mean
take a break.
Home and Garden Show?
Home and Garden Show take a break tomorrow and watch us instead.
Yeah, then we will be back on. So I'd like to thank everybody for joining us on the Morning Drive today. We'll be back on tomorrow, same time, same channel. Be sure and tune in next for another classic episode of The New Gold Standard with Tony Hammock, followed by, I believe, Penny for Your Thoughts with Susan Abar and Dana, and I don't know if Dawn's coming today or not. I hope so, but if not, we understand. So until then, my friends, God bless you and keep you. We love you. My name is Matt.
My name is Jay.
My name is Steve.
And this has been
The
Morning Drive.
Morning Drive.
Morning Drive.
Morning Drive.
Morning Drive.
My